Hi YouTube, it's MzBlackPearlz and I'm just here to give you guys a quick update. I have been having a lot of issues and I want to talk to you guys about the issues just in case some of you are out here trying to try this African threading or even wearing wigs. So I'm going to come to you with some highs and some lows of this issue, okay? So let's get started. First of all, I want to talk about the fact that I cut 3 inches from my hair when I first started this journey. As a lot of you guys remember, I did not actively show you guys me cutting my hair, but hopefully I have clips that I can put in here to show you guys my hair before cutting it. I was past the APL line and showing you guys African threading, the length of my hair. I think I gave you a quick length of my hair after I cut it when I started doing the African threading. So I think it's safe to say that my hair is actually back to the length it was before I cut it. Now, I think I started this maybe 2 to 3 months ago, and so I think I get a 0.5 inches of growth in a month. And so my hair is back to where it was, so I think that's a great thing. Here in Colorado, it's still fairly warm, and I have 2 jobs. I work one where I'm in an air conditioner all day, and my side job requires me to be in homes, and some of my patients don't have air conditioners. Well, one of my patients. And so in that particular home, I am sweating more and I begin to have issues that I never had before. So with that in mind, I want to tell you guys about the issues that I've been having with the wigs. When I sweat in my wigs, I begin to have irritation around the nape and I started developing some bumps. So I'm going to see if I can lift this and show you guys the area. See those bumps right along the edges. And so guys, that's a new issue for me. I haven't had that issue until I started working in that warm environment and sweating, and it itches and the bumps are raised. You know, so I don't know if it's a combination of sweat, dealing with the wig that's causing that, but I know I've never dealt with that before. And it's on both sides in the back, and so I don't know what it looks like. My daughter said they were bumps, but I know it feels really bad when I touch it to my fingers. It hurts. Even when I touch those areas, it hurts really bad. And I don't like that. And I don't want discoloration to the nape of my head. It's been an issue for a couple of days. I do notice that when I'm not there, because I'm not there weekly, that my hair is fine. So I know it's specifically related to sweat and the wigs. And so I'm trying to come up with a different plan. I don't know if I want to start making my own wigs using the wig caps, or because I think it's the material in the wig, or using some type of dome caps and just wearing those because those are comfortable. But right now that's an issue for me. The other issue, I actually tried to venture out because you guys, I am at least 5 months post. Actually on the 17th of this month, I'll be 5 months post, and the day is the 9th. So I've had some issues because I have the new growth going on with my hair. And so with the new growth, guys, my hair had started to look frizzy, look really frizzy, and I didn't like the way it looked. Yes, MzBlackPearlz, what do you care? It's under the wig. I didn't want those flyaways to get caught up and mess up my hair. So I'm gonna take my wig off. Okay, I just washed my hair yesterday. So guys, you're not gonna be able to see too much of what I'm talking about. Then maybe you will, maybe 2 days ago. As you can see, I have a few frizzies, as they call them right here, frizzies. And what's going on with that is because I'm stretching and because I have all this new growth going on, guys, I have had to try a few more different things in my regimen, meaning that I've had to take not just the yarn, the acrylic yarn, but I've actually been taking the hair thread. And I experimented when my hair was so loose. By the way, guys, instead of taking it off my hair weekly, I did extend this last round more than a month. I think I went a month and a half before I actually took these out of my hair. And this is where the problem came in at. And I gotta keep it real with you guys, so that's why I'm bringing this update video. I actually took thread because my hair was so loose because of all the new growth. I took regular hair thread and I gripped my hair and I just threaded until this part became a little bit taut, but not taut enough to hurt me. And so I initially assumed that my hair was gonna be fine because I didn't feel pain, but that was not the story. So I would say about some hours into my work, I realized that my hair started, around the edges here, started to really hurt. And I knew I was in trouble, but I could not just take it down. And I assumed if I gave it a couple of days too, that it would stop hurting, but it did not. So I didn't feel like going back through it. So I know I've lost hair from my edges, guys. And I'm gonna show it to you. Yes, I have lost a little bit of hair from around the edges. That's something that I've never dealt with, but I have lost a little hair from experimenting with the threads. It's not that bad, guys, but I do know my hair, and you know, I haven't had any issues with thinning edges. They're actually thick. What I've been actually putting on them, guys, is my regular spray, and I've been putting castor oil to the edges, and I'm no longer going to be using or experimenting with the thread. I'm going to stick with the acrylic yarn because it does my hair better. I can't explain why. My hair just agrees with it. And today, guys, I only have it in, I think, a total of 2, 4, 6. So 6 African threads. I have 2 in the front. As you guys can see, I kind of put those a little closer together. 2 in the front, and guys, 2 in the back. And I gotta tell you guys that my hair, I really see where I retained length, and it's got me all excited. Now, here's what I did see with going that month and a half. I did have a little matting, but the interesting thing is the matting came at the new growth part, like right at the point where my hair was no longer in the thread, but like right up here with those straggly hairs that I was trying to catch with the thread that I just mentioned to you guys. I had matting going on there, and in 2 areas, but it wasn't bad because it could have been all over. But the majority of my hair still did the same thing. I tucked my hair down out of the thread and the yarn, and it was soft and it was manageable. But I deep conditioned, and I think I deep conditioned for more than 5 hours. But once I took that out, I washed my hair. I know I put coconut oil in that, and after I took that out or rinsed it out my hair, I did do the Roots porosity control. You are supposed to put it in your hair for, I think, 30 seconds and then rinse it out. So I did put that in with my wash, and I am really still happy with the results of my hair. I wish, this reminds me so much of yarn. So the Genie Locks, guys, I was seriously just thinking about redoing my Genie Locks and just leaving it in my hair for about maybe 3 months. And at some point in my journey, I may do that because I know as the new growth starts to grow in, I'm gonna have a lot more difficulty with managing the new growth. And so because the yarn is still wrapped around my hair, guys, and I'll be doing the exact same thing as I would if it was in Genie Locks, I still feel it's a protective style because see how the ends, how I fold my ends up, guys, and put those in? My yarn wraps look similar to the ends of my hair. So I'm not for sure if I'm going to do that, but I really believe in order to get through that last part of my stretch to ensure that I actually do a full 12-month stretch, I do believe that I'm going to have to put my hair in some type of form of, because the wigs, you guys will know, I'll let you know. So if I could just get up in here in the camera so you guys can take a little bit of closer look. I realized that the more African threads I have in my hair, it's uncomfortable. So I just decided, guys, that I'm gonna try to go with as less as possible. How am I wearing it under the wig, guys? Simply just taking my hair, and putting it up like in a ponytail. Sometimes I twist it like this and just kind of loop it like so. And just put my wig cap back on, guys. See, I just loop it. It's no big deal. I'm gonna turn around so you guys can actually see my hair. Yeah, so all I'm doing, guys, is I'm just putting, this is a dome cap. I really like the dome caps versus the wig caps. They actually kind of protect my edges a lot more. So I just started back wearing this since I've had the issues with around the edges of my head. And guys, I just put the wig on. So basically that's how I actually wear my hair underneath the wig. A lot of people at my job are they're asking me, well, how do you get your hair underneath that? And I just tell them I do what's called African braiding, or threading. A lot of them don't know what that is, but a lot of people don't know about it. I didn't know about it until I did a little research and saw some videos. But yeah, a lot of people wondering, why am I wearing these? A lot of people don't even understand about protective styling. Yeah. When I say that this is a form of protective styling, people look at me like, what do you mean? I mean, what does that mean? And I go, it means my hair is being protected from the elements. And they go, well, can't you do that without a wig? Well, yeah, you can do that without a wig. You can actually wear buns. There are lots of things you can do, but it's kind of hard when you're explaining to people who do not understand African American or African hair from the get-go. It's very hard to explain to people what your hair does. I mean, they don't get it, and I understand that. You have to actually grow up around that or be around someone to understand, and that's the bottom line. But guys, that's all I've been doing. Other than the wigs being so hot on my head and irritating around the edges right here and in the back nape, that's the only issue that I've been having lately that I really, 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 really cannot stand. And so I'm really thinking about just making my own wig to put on a dome cap that fits my head, that will not rub and irritate, because there's material, guys, if you guys don't know, inside of wigs that really, you know, I'm gonna show you one. Okay, this part of the wig right here, this can be such an irritating piece of material. And I wish people could come up with something different, but you know, maybe they have, and I'm just buying cheap wigs. I don't know, but I'm really still looking forward to stretching and embracing my hair and just continuing. Even when I have the thought of giving up on this thing, I always say, don't you do it. So with my hair being past the APL line, I am still looking for split ends, guys. Even though my hair has been protected from the elements, I still look for split ends, and if I see those, I dust those by clipping away the split ends. You know, keeping the hair moisturized on a daily basis is a must, especially if you know you have dry, brittle hair. I don't care if it's up in something like this. You still need to continually, daily, make sure that your hair has been moisturized and taken care of. So once it gets cold outside, I think I'll be okay wearing my wig to that patient's house, because I won't be experiencing the sweating that I'm not used to. I don't want my hair to, or skin to break out to the point where I'm kind of lost and embarrassed about what's happening to my hair. Just brought you that quick video just to let you guys know what I've been going through. A few edges, but I do have my castor oil, and it's not Jamaican black castor oil, but it's just a regular store-bought castor oil that I'm putting around the edges of my hair every night and morning, just to kind of help with the issue that I believe I created, because I did not have the issues of thinning in until I actually used thread, the hair thread. So just so in case someone wants to know I could have put it on there too tight, and that's the issue I had, but I did lose a little bit of hair around the edges, and I'm going to be keeping you guys up to date on that. Until the next video, guys, stay posted. This is Miss Black Pearl. See you guys later.